Hey guys, so I just wanted to really settle down and talk about the process of purchasing a home. Obviously, I've had other videos on purchasing a home, but that was prior to the point where I purchased my home. So it's been a month now in my new home, and I want to really work through what does it take to purchase a home. If you're going FHA, there's definitely a lot more strict guidelines that you have to meet in order to acquire your property. So when it comes to homes, when you're getting approved, your lender is going to be your biggest asset. There's a lot of things that you may have done in your past that you're not even aware of anymore that could jeopardize you purchasing your home. For instance, one thing would be if you have any disputes that are open, you might have closed them. However, the actual company, FICO, Equifax, Experian, they might actually have those still open. So what it's called is a open inquiry. Even though you closed it, the notes are still open, which means that a lender is going to pick that up and they're going to disqualify your loan because those are open, and it's going to put a pause on the process. So then you have to call Experian, wait to get those off, and usually it's 2 to 3 days that they're able to actually help you out and get those off your loan, off your name. And then you have to call all four credit bureaus, and then have them all individually take those out of the dispute. So you might not even be aware of that. And I know a lot of lenders, I haven't heard anyone talk about it, but I went through that myself. I had open disputes over something that should have never been on my credit. However, I disputed it, 6 months ago, even though the claim closed, the dispute itself had open remarks. So that's something that I had to go through. And I just wanted to give you guys some clarification as to something to avoid when purchasing your home. Make sure that you have all your disputes, all notes have been closed. Sorry, that was bothering me. And that way you'll have an easier process of getting approved. So another thing is FHA, depending on your career, your credit, things like that, when you're purchasing a home, not only do you have to have the down payment and the closing costs, but a lot of times lenders will want a reserve amount. And that could be anywhere between 2 to 8 months of reserved income. And reserves means the amount of your mortgage, they will times that by 2, 4, 6, 8 to depend on how much money they need to see in your account minus your deposit, minus your closing costs. So that's something that a lot of FHA loans will require. And being a real estate agent, when I talk to my clients, I don't talk to them about the lending side because I am not a lender. I do not know what's happening between the client and the lender unless I am asked or I am told what's happening. But generally, I do like to ask what's going on. And that way I can get ahead of the situation and let my clients know, like, hey, we got to figure something out. You can do a gift letter, and gifts can only account towards your closing costs, by the way. So always remember that. And then also, you can sell some things. Now, if you sell something, you have to have a purchase agreement with that. Honestly, it's not hard to do at all. It's very simple to fill out a purchase agreement that, hey, you decided to sell a laptop, or you decided to sell a computer, or you decided to even sell your car. People have done that in order to purchase their home because what's more important, where you live or what you drive? So these are just a little bit of hints that I wanted to drop by and leave. I have a lot more information, but I'm going to save it for another video because this one's already going too long. So, like I said, I just purchased my home. As a realtor, I got the opportunity to see both sides of the transaction. Being in it is a whole lot different than just negotiating the contracts and making sure both parties are working out and doing what they're supposed to do. So I got a first taste of what it really felt like to be a buyer, and now I can share that information with you guys. And once again, like, share, subscribe,